Alright then, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are all safe and sound out there, wherever you are in the world. We return for another installment of the Manchester United FIFA 20 career mode here on the channel. Season 5, episode 4 now, I believe. I'm praying that this series and any other pieces of content on the channel is helping you get your mind off a few things happening in the world. Just take it back. It's been a rough few weeks, there might not be any football to enjoy, but hey, at least we got some FIFA content to get churned out. And hopefully you guys will still be sticking around. Moving away from all the depressing news going on in the world right now, this is our current fixture list, our schedule going into the next few weeks and the next upcoming month. For the second leg that we can wrap up against Barcelona, we're already 3-0 up at home, so one more away goal in that match and we surely should shut up shop. We do have Wolves at home, we do have 2 matches up against Arsenal, one in the Premier League and one in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. A simmable and a winnable game here against Burnley at home, and then we move into May. We have very exciting games up against Watford and Everton, and then on the last day of the season it is going to be not only a title decider but an invincibles decider. Who is going to be invincible in the Premier League and who is going to lift up that golden trophy at the end of things if we remain invincible? And you're right, Spurs are facing us on the last day of the Premier League season. We're both invincible with 6 games to go. This is going to go down to the wire and I cannot wait. We're not quite going for the youth academy only squad in the second leg. We're going to go for the third team. This is how we're lining up to face Barca away at the Camp Nou. And in case you're curious, I saw a lot of you down in the comments below asking about this. We're still remaining on ultimate difficulty with sliders. Let's get started. And for a ticket into the semi-finals of the Champions League, we've got to get the job done over here in Spain. If you guys go ahead and enjoy the video, you're enjoying the Manchester United series, make sure to slap a like on it down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications for more FIFA 20 career mode content. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description, and make sure to show your support. Comment down below any suggestions, what you're loving about this series, and if you're looking towards this season 5 series finale. It is in the rain, we're up against Europe's best, and we're in for another European classic. It is the second leg kicking off right here. Timo Werner, do the honors. Timo Werner now cuts back inside. Massive challenge in there from Lindelof. Can we go on a little counter attack? Bruno Fernandes, he's magic. Our Portuguese Magnifico. Back over to Lautaro Martinez, who's been getting a bit of love in the Champions League. Now over to Martial, over the top, now through to Rodrigo. He took his time, he took a touch, and that is a away goal right in front of the Manchester United travelling fans. It didn't take long, and the Brazilian strikes against Real Madrid's former rivals. They must be hating him right now. Martial's beautiful assist over the top. He snuck in against the back line, and 1-2 touch to fool the defender. Straight into the top left-hand corner. Rodrigo, he went through his leg as well. We're just defying physics at the moment. That's an away goal, and we should well and truly be into the semi-finals. We have Timo Werner back to Ousmane Dembele. Oh, that was a rash challenge in there from Jose Maria Jimenez. Now with the shot, Radu palms away. Ball inside, and that was a chance from the corner. Radu had to get down low. Tielemans now over the top. This is just over the top city right now. The cross in, the bicycle kick, Martial. That could have been scintillating, boys. That'll be an interesting sight to behold, but now Lautaro plays through Leon Bailey. The Jamaican will cut it back, and Gomez with the strike. It will be a penalty. Arthur's been a bit of a naughty boy. No caution from the referee, and the Brazilian, I believe he took down Bailey in the process. I'm not too sure. Didn't get the whole glimpse of it. We'll have our cake and eat it too. We had the glorious chance in front of goal. Now it is time for the penalty. Let's take Bruno Fernandes. Let the Portuguese captain get a hold of this penalty and see if he can slot it away, just like he's been doing in real life recently. We're going to go into the bottom right-hand corner. We switch it up. And to Stegen, I'm just unable to score any penalties so far on this ultimate difficulty. It's really catching me out. Oh, now Barcelona pulling out all the tricks in the bag, but Radu is on top of it this game. Looks borderline unstoppable at this rate, the Romanian. Allowed ourselves to enter a dangerous position here. Antoine Griezmann. Jimenez was there to cut it out, and Radu finally concedes. I put a bit of a jinx on him, put a bit of a curse. It is now 4-1 in aggregate. Barcelona have something to celebrate. Now Alex Tellez over to Antoine Griezmann, the goal scorer for Barca. So BCHD still commanding his soldiers down on the sideline. Back over into the middle now. Antoine Griezmann with the goal. Again at the near post, and Griezmann exploits the Romanians' near post. What is going on? 2-1, 4-2 on aggregate, and this could start to see a comeback from Barca. I don't want it to happen, but I can't rule anything out at this rate. Oh no, Lautaro, he's going in for another challenge. Okay, going to be sent down to 10 men in the last few minutes there. The Argentine with a rash challenge. He will be sent for an early ice bath. 2 yellow cards, and Carrasco gets on the end of that. Rodrigo with a sliding challenge. James Garner over to Alenya, and now, okay, I mean, we lost on the night, but we did enough at Old Trafford to get by. It is 4-3 on aggregate now. We are through to the semis, and a stoppage time goal won't stop us getting into the semi-finals now. I mean, how did we let them get back into that? As soon as we scored the first goal, if we didn't score that first goal with Rodrigo, that could have been a nail-biting second leg. We wanted to give him a bit of hope, but we always knew at the end of the day, we were going through to the next round, and our Champions League run continues. Not only have we reached maximum capacity on our squad with 52 players, but we've also reached max capacity here in the Youth Academy, so we're going to go ahead and release a few players that aren't up to scratch, aren't up to the quality. Quiroga, the Spanish left mid, we're going to release him. We're also going to get rid of Luca W's, yeah, the Belgium cam. We're going to release him out into the wild. I think maybe Benitez got a high value. Fran Martinez, yeah, we'll get rid of that Spaniard, and then Joshua Hokrestra. Christian Peters, yeah, that overall is terrible, so 49 rated, no way we are going to sign him up anytime in the future. Now, we've just got quality over quantity. Apologies for the minor hiatus over this week. It's been a rough week, like I said. It just had a lot of stuff going on, so unfortunately, there hasn't been all too much content over the past few days, but hopefully you can bear with me. We've got so many more videos, so much more content coming over the next few weeks, few days. Don't worry, there's no football going on, but we've got so much content going to be pumped out, so hopefully you're looking forward to that. But we're going with the Youth Academy 11 today. I know it's a bit risky. I know our Invincibles title is on the line, and the Premier League title, as Spurs are right behind us, but here we have Wolves at home. They're on a bit of a down streak right now. Can we get it? Oh, it's a 0-0 draw. Did Spurs capitalize and get their 3 points? We're going to have to see, and that'll make the Premier League title decider all that much more interesting. Okay, 3 points for Spurs in their next game will get them equal on top with us. Are they going to play it? They lost. No. Don't tell me they lost. Oh my god, who they lose to? They've lost their invincible streak. They lost to Arsenal 2-1. You can't write scripts like these. Arsenal, the original Invincibles, they did not want Spurs to have any chance getting that Invincibles title off them, and they won 2-1. Oh my gosh, that is written in the stars right there. The North London derby, where the Invincible streak has been decided. Spurs, again, they're helping us towards the title. And they're also helping us with our undefeated Invincibles run in the Prem. But guess who we're versing next? Arsenal at home. Oh, are they on a bit of a mission maybe? They don't want anyone to get their Invincibles titles. So you know what? We're bringing out the big guns today. The first team is back in action. It's been a rare case in this career mode, but we've got some bad news to report on. Joao Felix has submitted a transfer request. He's come to us and told us that you have made no attempt to resolve any issues regarding his desire to leave the club. We do not like this disconnect amongst the team, and so we have agreed it will be better to sell him as soon as possible. I didn't want it to end this way. I don't know why Felix is really up in his feelings right now. He's just not happy being with his idol Ronaldo. So much other Portuguese talent here, and Joao Felix just wants out of United. So BCHD, he's been rocked to the core with this one. It's an emotional farewell. I didn't think he'd betray us like this, but Joao Felix, just before this Arsenal game, has really shocked us. I see how it is, Joao. Say no more. We won't let that distract us. We won't let that be in the back of our minds here in this Invincibles clash. Let's just say Arsenal are out for blood. Let me repeat, they have stopped Spurs. They have the ability to stop us as well. It is a beautiful sunset over Manchester tonight, and we're in for another Premier League super battle. A gorgeous, scintillating, sun-kissed night here for some Premier League action. The fans, the media might be shocked about this one, but Felix has earned his place on the bench. He could come on as a super sub for either Marcus Rashford or Havertz in the middle. Now, I don't really understand why Arsenal haven't been performing up to their level, up to their potential. They've got such a decent squad, a few youngsters, a lot of quality in the mix like Tolisso, Verratti, maybe Nukali up top isn't really doing the job. Milik as well, he's caused us a few problems in the past, but they're more than competent to be above where they are on the table. It is the fight to be invincible. Rashford, get us kicked off. They're defending their streak as invincibles for the legends that have come before them, and it is all on the line today. It feels like a cup final. Ooh, Fabian, get in, son. The Spaniard wins the ball back in midfield now. Greenwood, Marcus Rashford on the overlap. Who is running on the inside? Rashford has the pace to get past everyone. The goal inside. Greenwood now. And the two English Youth Academy prospects link up. And now they've formed into elite ballers. They're getting the job done here against Arsenal. They both leap into the crowd to hug all the fans. They know that is a major, important goal in our Invincibles run this season. And Greenwood slots away with our first clear-cut chance of the match. The number 26, a little 1-2 with Marcus Rashford. It's an unstoppable force, and that was an unstoppable goal. It's only his second goal in the Premier League, believe it or not. Mason Greenwood with a bit of a slow start to the season. Back over to Rashford. Rashford again. He gets fouled, but Hernandez continues his run. And could that be a cross in at the back post? It is Mbappe. What's he doing? Just hit it, man. Why did he run straight into it? Over to Milinkovic-Savic. Havertz could find it out to Mbappe. There are runners into the middle, and Mbappe, that is perfectly on a plate for Marcus Rashford. He doesn't miss those. Mr. Old Reliable, our number 10 in the big games. He knows how to step up to the plate. He doesn't bottle under pressure. The consistent goal scorer season in, season out, and Mbappe finally gets a goal contribution in there. Our Ballon d'Or winner, our golden boy, our English hero, Marcus Rashford, just knows and loves how to find that back of the net, no matter how he does it. And good old Unai Emery, he's still here at Arsenal, the poor bloke. Rashford through. Can he set up Kai Havertz on the overlap? The German against his fellow countryman makes it 3. And the number 32, he's going to cap off his perfect season here with another goal against Arsenal. And he is just loving life here at United. A season 1 loyal servant here at the club. And once more, he makes his mark. It was a picture-perfect pass from Rashford. And what a finish at the near post. Finessed into the top left-hand corner. 3-0 to United. How has that happened? How has that even occurred? I've got no idea. I just literally lost all concentration, all hope. Nicolas Pepe have torn us a new one, and Dani Ceballos thinks he scored the winning Premier League goal. It is 3-1, and Arsenal still very much in it. Oh, Fabian absolutely torn to shreds. Now Arsenal have really stepped it up. Oblak came into calling once he needed to, and now another strike. Evades his 2 men, and now Milinkovic-Savic with all the space in the world. Take a bow, Sergey. What a strike, and how did he get all that space to himself? Havertz just attracted so many defenders. The audacity to slam it home. That was a thunderbolt into the top left-hand corner, and our Serbian midfielder adds to his glorious collection of bangers from over the years, and it's 4-1. Surely now our Invincibles run isn't under threat. You know what, Felix? We're going to try to win you over. We're going to try to win you back over. You submitted your transfer request. We're subbing him on for Rashford. We've also brought on a few other favourites like Dybala and Sancho. Felix is in the middle, and Felix will try to get a goal, but it's just not his day. And it is Havertz just running the show, and the Portuguese number 79 just allowed the license to roam on through, and he's missed his golden opportunity to get a goal at Old Trafford and win the fans back. It was a low driven, and that will be that. No way Arsenal were coming for us. They took down Spurs, but there was no chance against the mighty United, and Sir BCHD's rock hard abs on show today. That is what they're capable of, destroying top tier teams. The fans don't look all too happy, but I am more than happy with that performance. We're back on the training and player development side of things with the youth academy players. Lewis now up to a 75, and Galliano now at a 69 overall. And after that little victory against Arsenal in the Prem, we're up against them at Wembley for an FA Cup semi-final. The first time in this episode and video, it is the youth academy lads to be strutting their stuff on that Wembley pitch tonight. We travelled down to London for a spot in another FA Cup final. Well, we meet again, Arsenal fans. The Gunners definitely do want revenge after that Premier League defeat, and now they are gunning for a spot in the FA Cup final, a competition where they've dominated in recent years. Let's go ahead with the youth academy lads and teach them a lesson or two. It's a packed out stadium. This is the road to the FA Cup final. This is the current tournament tree. It's either Bristol City or Liverpool in the other semi-final who will mark their spot in the big dance. Here we go. We're getting underway. Coenciao, the Brazilian centre forward, will get us down to business. Tries to get clear, but again Arsenal just on the case. Milik now over to Scott McTominay, and Scott McTominay fires it through. Dean Henderson with correct reactions there. Now Dani Ceballos, Nicolas Pepe. Oh, dearie me. Oh, Toloi nearly got Tolisso there, but this is not the time for tricks and flicks. Headed out of there, Toloi! Scott McTominay, he's come back to haunt us. He didn't play at the game at Old Trafford, but now in the FA Cup semi, it looks like the Scotsman, we sold him, in about, season 3, maybe even season 2. We sold him so long ago. Now he's come back to get his revenge at Wembley. It is 1-0 to the Gunners, and we are not used to being in this position. Let's see what the youth academy lads can do. Gonna flick it up, but he opts out for Coenciao. Now Toloi, the Brazilian, could get one back, and Bernd Leno palmed away. Anyway, we're back inside with Coenciao. We might have a free shot on goal here. Coenciao straight at Leno. Oh, wow. How is that going on then? Arsenal double their advantage, and we're on the verge of getting knocked out of the FA Cup. It is a non-negotiable to win the FA Cup, and Arsenal really strutting their stuff here at Wembley. And where was this in the game where we won 4-1? Maybe it's our youth academy players, fair enough. Way too easy for them. Romagnoli couldn't react quick enough, and at the near post, Dean Henderson concedes another 2-0 to the Gunners. Again, oh my gosh, Numakali, our defense all over the place. Are you kidding me? No, no! How is this happening? 3-0. Our youth academy boys are just, they don't look the same. They are just a completely different bunch. And Arsenal, what is going on, guys? Come on, this is just inappropriate. Torn to shreds, torn limb from limb, and this is just borderline humiliating at the moment. 3-0 down, and it's not even half time. I don't really have too much to say about that first half. It is really absolutely embarrassing at this point. We're going to need a miracle. Richards, can he run into the space, please? Cohen Xiao now works his way around Stones, and again, he gets taken down. Penalty ref, surely. Is that going to be a penalty? Thank God. Okay, John Stones. He's not going to get a card, just a warning, but he took down Cohen Xiao, and now is our time to fight back into this game. Can we get a goal from this opportunity? Yeah, didn't get any of the ball. Now Giles Richards is going to try and find the bottom corner. Can he get there? He will. That is one back. Pick up the ball, son. We've got a mission on our hands. Calmly and composed. He was the coolest man on the pitch. Our number 44 gets us a lifeline back into this semi-final. 3-1. Probably one of the first penalties I've scored in so long. And Unai Emery furious. Romagnoli wins it back. Here we go with Toloi. Toloi through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Mazraoui with a brilliant challenge. And Cohen Xiao, we can't break this Arsenal defense down. Okay, Ronaldo, there's your chance. It is back to Richards. Is it going to be another penalty? Kimpembe. Arsenal giving away penalties for free. And we could get another goal back here. Giles Richards goes down. A soft penalty once more. We had the chance, and it was just that bit of contact to get it over the line. Now, the subs coming on. Cristiano Ronaldo and Jackson coming off for Henriquez and Galliano. What can you do for me, son? Can you get another goal? Let's see if... No, I didn't mean to miss it. That's the golden chance gone. That is our way back into the game, just thrown away. And that was my bad, boys. I'm sorry. Galliano, fresh off the bench. He's got the pace, surely, to beat his man. He'll cut it back for Richards. Richards! Oh, Leno has absolutely put out a perler there. And that will be that. I don't know if it would have been a different story if Richards converted the second penalty. It was our mistake at the end of the day. Too little too late. And we just let Arsenal get the better of us throughout that entire match. They were levels above, and we come crashing out of the cup. So that definitely took us by storm. That took us by surprise, and we have been humbled to the core. I think we just have to move past that devastating defeat out of the FA Cup now, but we got bigger fish to fry here in the Champions League. We're into the semis, and we're up against Inter Milan over 2 legs, and in the other game, it is Real Madrid taking on Liverpool. I swear, if we're in another final, not just the Champions League final, but another final up against Liverpool, I might just lose it. I know it's been a bit rare, but we have not achieved a main objective that the board have thrown us this season: reach or win the FA Cup final, and we've nearly earned £338.2 million in media earnings. We're still in the running for the Champions League, and I'm happy we're completing our brand exposure goals as well. The destination for the first leg, just like in the quarterfinals, it is Old Trafford, and we're looking to take a healthy lead back with us over to Italy. So it's the likes of Paulo Dybala, De Ligt, Wan-Bissaka back in the starting 11, Rashford up top. We're benching Mbappe, Martial, Havertz, and it will be the return of Jadon Sancho in that left wing. This is the starting 11. Inter Milan are deploying, though. They've got a healthy bench as well, so they've got a lot of firepower. They've got Van de Beek, Melendo, Icardi, and Haller up top. Harry Winks, Soler, Akanji, Ake, and Diop will be the back three, and Jordan Pickford is in goal. Okay, an interesting pick, but Marcus Rashford, get us underway. Oh, Sancho. Oh, don't do it to him, Sancho. Do it to him, Sancho. Oh my goodness, he just ended someone's career. We have Mauro Icardi, and Skriniar took him out. No! How did he not get the ball? Milan Skriniar against his former side, and Inter are gifted with a golden chance to get an away goal. It's a penalty, and now we're in trouble. All right then, Haller, where's he going? He's going right. He's going right. What a save from Oblak. Get that up, ya. And justice is served. You're joking. A corner goal? You serious? Okay, they've taken the lead 1-0. It's an away goal, and the Frenchman leaps above the rest. At the near post, Oblak couldn't keep that one out, and it really just cancels out that whole entire penalty save. We drop the ball, and we're down 1-0. This is not how we wanted it to go. Savic wins it back. Greenwood We are desperate for this equalizer now. Paulo Dybala against former opposition. And Dybala will get another chance to get the equalizer. And it's a P-roller straight past the post. Failing to get anything done now. Van de Beek on the floor. This is our time to capitalize. Marcus Rashford get there first. And come on, just someone score. Oh, damn, Greenwood over the bar. There we go. Back over to Rashford. Rashford finds Dybala. They've been working brilliantly this entire match. Now the Argentine on the angle. And it's been spurred away by Jordan Pickford. Now over to Dybala. He'll fool his defender. Now it's the time for Jadon Sancho. And Pickford is an absolute god in net all of a sudden. Corner time. Come on, Savage. We all know you're due for a headed goal. It would end up in Marcus Rashford. Now Skriniar. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. What a header. Oh, that could have been an assist for the ages. No. Shots Van de Beek. You're kidding me. After all that pressure, all those chances, Van de Beek gets back into it. Not back into it. They double their lead. 2 away goals. And this is an absolute embarrassment. From heroes to 0 in the space of 45 minutes. Oblak couldn't keep it out. And this season looks like it's all come crumbling down. In a good little position here. Dybala again in the thick of things. Can Sancho be put through here? We've got the number 11 on lock. We drag it back now. Find a healthy position. There's a lot of green grass to run onto. We cut it back for Rashford, and there we go. Okay, it was scrappy. It was a bit awkward, but it's over the line. It's a goal. Doesn't matter how you score them, like I've said in this episode prior. Sancho set it up. The all-English connection, and all it needed was a little love tap by Rashford to half the deficit. We're back in this tie. Get in. Thought Rashford had that there, but Greenwood wins it back. On the unsuspecting defender, Dybala finds his way through. He fumbles his way through, and Jordan Pickford has turned into prime bloody Buffon. Another defeat, which we did not see coming. All right, then 2-1 to Inter, and the second leg awaits at the San Siro. They take back to Italy 2 away goals. Meanwhile, we only have 1 goal to show for it. Been a rocky period. It has been a rough few matches, taken L after L, but it is our 3rd team going out to face Burnley at home. It is our Premier League title to lose. It's our game in hands. We need to go 3 points on top of the summit against the Clarets, and it will be a 3-0 victory. Bailey, Fernandez, and Rodrigo on the score sheet. Some more training, some more player development, and we do have the Youth Academy lads always working hard week in, week out. Alright then, this is the first time I've really seen it. A £1 million valuation for Youth Academy player is a centre-back, Joao Felix. We seem to have a knack of finding some high-quality South American centre-backs, especially in this youth system, and it looks like another Argentine is going to make his way through. Although to bring him up to the first team, we're going to have to release a player from the senior team. I feel like Joaquin Hurtado now. We've got plenty of attackers, plenty of midfielders, and he doesn't have potential to be special. He's only been at the club since 2023, so I don't think he has too much room to grow. We're going to release a Spaniard out into the wild for 62.9k, and that leaves Joao Felix with a spot left to take, and he will be promoted straight to the senior team. After that youth player promotion, that is the least of our worries right now. We've got a second leg to redeem ourselves over at the San Siro. This is our starting 11 headed into the match. I decided to go for something different here. We've got Joao Felix up top, Sancho, Rashford on the wings, and Havertz returns at that center attack and mid spot. Here we are then. Those are the traveling loyal fans following our journey towards the second leg. We need another vintage, iconic, classic moment to go down in not only United history, but this career mode's history. A second leg comeback is needed. An away day masterclass needs to happen, and we've got a hell of a lot of support arriving from England. And that man, Jordan Pickford, he gives me nightmares. He had a masterful performance at Old Trafford. Is he going to replicate that today? We're going to find out. It is Inter to get the ball rolling in front of their home fans. It is Havertz to run it on through. He fools his man. Now Rashford with the strike, and he's fluffed these lines. Over to Joao Felix. Joao Felix finds a bit of space here. Havertz given the license to roam forward, and now the German through on goal. 1-1. We've gotten one back. It is 2-2 in aggregate. Now all we need to go through is one more away goal. We need the second, and Kai Havertz, it was crucial for us to have him on his A game, and tonight he has brought it all the way over to Italy. At the San Siro, we have come out to play. Jordan Pickford finally beaten, and we are straight back into this fixture. 2-2, baby. 1-0 on the night. Nice. The way we move the ball tonight, we're on a different level. We're on a different wavelength, and now Marcus Rashford, our Ballon d'Or winner, flicks it up, showing his skills in the biggest of stages. Now Fabio Ruiz with the strike, and it stings the glove of Jordan Pickford, who needed to get down low. We're due a corner goal, man. We haven't had one in so long. And now the Serbian Milinkovic-Savic gets there. At the back post is Skriniar against his former side. Rashford gets it down. And oh my gosh. Oh, Inter nearly stabbed themselves in the foot. And now Havertz again loses his man. The German can have a free shot on goal. We need to take advantage of these set pieces. Now Milinkovic-Savic over the bar. Rashford to show his goal scoring prowess in front of net. Who will opt out for Jadon Sancho. And it's striked right off the bar. Savic. Is he hungry for a goal? He might be, Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that is wonderful. A masterstroke of genius there from the Serbian. He scored, and now he's shushing the San Siro crowd. What an absolute boss move. It is Savic's world, and we are just all living in it right now. The number 8 gets us ahead on aggregate, gets us ahead on away goals, and what a strike from him. It was a little 1-2 between him and his midfield partner, Fabian. He evaded his defenders, he's got his body right, and finally, Jordan Pickford, after so many chances, is beaten, and he is just on top of the world right now. Milinkovic-Savic, you cheeky bugger. And just like that, do not doubt United. Don't doubt Sir BCHD's United, as a matter of fact. And Rashford will win that ball back. Joao Felix, who had his shot rocket off the crossbar. Could he get a redemption hour? Could he get a redemption round in here? Joao Felix! Oh my goodness gracious me! It is the number 79 with an overhead kick of the ages. And Jadon Sancho with that pinpoint delivery. I did not see that coming. Joao Felix has absolutely made up for his transfer request. He's gotten some game time and he might have scored not the goal of the season, but the goal of the series. Ball over the top. Jadon Sancho with that bounce cross into the middle, and he just went for it. The audacity on that man. He is coming for the Puskás award with that type of goal. It was an extraordinary finish. I didn't think he had it in him, but Sir BCHD is even taken back by that goal with a brilliant interception. Now Sancho, could he get another assist to his name? Kai Havertz and Pickford once more. Could we get this fixture dead and buried? Could we put it to bed? And now Sancho at the back stick. Oh, Pickford, you've embarrassed yourself. I thought that was a goal, but no, it's offside, and that would have been a calamitous error from Jordan Pickford, but he's saved by the flag. And I must say, we versed an Inter side who was a shadow of themselves in that performance at Old Trafford. It was like a training match. It was like we were versing the under-18 squad. It was a completely different Inter side, and a Joao Felix golazo gets us into the final. We are into the big dance of the Champions League. It was our main goal, our main mission from the start of Season 5. We're defending our European crown. It is redemption round, baby. United are in another Champions League final. And Real Madrid took Liverpool to town and got a 3-2 aggregate victory over the Reds. So we're going to be taking on Real Madrid, Ronaldo's former side, in the final. After we were in lukewarm form all episode, it was that Felix bugger that absolutely turned the tie on its head. We made the comeback, and it's another famous Champions League comeback. A match that will be remembered by United fans for the rest of time. And now 2024's final played out between Los Blancos and the Red Devils. That will be in the Season 5 finale. Considering we have no FA Cup final to look forward to, unfortunately, I'm going to leave the Premier League finale for next episode. The series finale in episode number 5. Spurs still red hot on our tails. They've lost their Invincibles run, and now it is our time to shine, get that golden trophy, do something that not too many clubs, only one club has achieved before. And of course, we've got a Champions League final to look forward to next time out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that episode. It was an emotional roller coaster, to say the least. Make sure to smack a like down below if you're enjoying the Manchester United series. Subscribe with notifications on so you never miss out on any videos coming towards the channel. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Also, comment down below. Show your support. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hope you're all safe. I, of course, have been BCHD, and I'll catch you all in the Season 5 series finale.